I want to make a quick video of the modification that I did. I ordered the Aquatech regulator. Got it hooked up to the cylinder and everything. And it came with 16 feet of tubing. But I don't know if this is CO2 proof. But why would they give you tubing that's not CO2 proof? But anyways, that's not the point of the video. Yeah, this is the Aquatech regulator. So far, so good. Comes with a solenoid. It came with the tubing, like I said earlier, and it came also with the bubble counter. Now, what it didn't come with is a way to diffuse the CO2. So I did a little research online, looking up different ways to diffuse CO2, and honestly, it's like you watch video after video, and then so many people have different opinions and stuff. So I just did my own thing. I had this power head. I've always had it. And I used it for extra filtration. And I kind of modified it a little bit. If you look here in the bottom, I drilled a small little hole in the bottom of it, and I inserted an air stone. And I hooked up the tubing. Let me see if you can see better from this side. And I hooked up the tubing right into there, so the CO2 is getting diffused directly into the water, and then whatever doesn't get diffused into the water is getting just blown out through the power head. Now the bubbles, that is, the micro bubbles, are so small that you don't even see them coming out. And it's coming out with so much force that it's actually, you won't notice it's diffusing until like back here. You get a shot of the micro bubbles. See all those bubbles? I don't know if you guys can see it because this is on my iPhone, but crazy. I'm really excited about where this tank is going. This tank has been set up for about, let me see, when was that? July or August, and right now it's November. So yeah, so far so good. I'm not sure what I want to do about substrate. Right now I have sand. Sand is cool. I like the way it looks, but I guess from what I read, you get really healthy growth if you use like a specific type of substrate, like the ADA stuff, or stuff designed for plants. But honestly, I bought Flourish root tabs and I put them on the bottom of most of the plants here, and they've been growing good. I mean, look at this Anubias. Don't mind that piece of whatever, Ergaria densa, I think that's what it's called. It just kind of floated around and it got stuck there. But look at the leaves on this, man. This is crazy. And when I bought the plant, it only had maybe 4 leaves, and they weren't even this big. And this thing just took off. Like, I took it out to prune it maybe a month ago, like a month ago. And what was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, the root system was like all the way down and like spread out. Like, I was like, when I started pulling it up, I was like, what the hell? It's really healthy roots. I mean, this is just, and that was when it was just plain sand. And now after I added the root tabs, it's gotten even better. And it's throwing a new leaf out, like maybe weekly, I would say. Like, it had some more leaves. If you look closely, you can see that there are some that are cut. Like back there, there's one, and there's another one right here. Like let me see if I can point it out right there. I had some silver dollarfish, and any new growth, I mean, they didn't mess with the old ones, but any new growth, they were just destroying it. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? They tore up all my Ergaria densa. You can see some pieces back there just bare. They just ate all the freaking leaves off it. I mean, yeah, those fish are cool looking, but if you got a planted tank, I mean, I figured, they would do a little damage, but I just didn't know. They're just like lawnmowers, like, for real. Like, they're real bad. But anyways, yeah, I don't want to blab on too much. Let me know what you guys think. I mean, I'm pretty new to this hobby. I've always had fish tanks when I was younger, but you know, simple stuff like goldfish. You know, I didn't know nothing about, you know, water quality, and you know, I just changed the water with plain tap water. But, you know, I'm really into this hobby. Um, Anybody got some advice for me on how I could get this tank, you know, better? Look at this. What's the name of this plant again? The Vol something. I don't know. I've had it for maybe a week. Let me see if I get it to focus. And it's already shooting runners. I mean, it's kind of blurry. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, it's, you know, blurry. But yeah, it's throwing runners already, so that's exciting. That means I'm doing something right. I don't know what's up with this Amazon sword back here. When I first got it, it was throwing leaves straight up, but now it just kind of like spread out. I don't know if that was because of the lighting that I had in the previous. It was in a smaller tank, but yeah. Let's see what it does. I mean, I'm not sure. As far as fish, I got some coolie loaches. I got like 6 of them. Those guys, I like those. Those are, you know, one of my faves in this tank. They're kind of cool. I got a Farowilla cat. I saw him at the pet store and I just had to have him. He's just unusual looking. Kind of doesn't do much. He just hangs out. He don't really even swim around that much, but he's alright. I got these guys. These guys are mean. I got 3 of them and they're always fighting. These are algae eaters or Chinese algae eaters, whatever the hell. You got one in here. You got one inside that skull back there. It's like the biggest one. I don't know how he fits in there, but whatever. I got a bunch of Cories that spawned in here. I had like 40 of them. I gave some away. A couple died, but right now I have maybe 15 to 20 in total, including the 3 adults. I guess that's the runt. He's smaller than everybody else. You see his brothers and sisters over there. This guy is tiny. But yeah, man. Freaking spawned in here. That was cool. I like that. Well, I actually had to do some work with it too. I actually had to it had the eggs. I looked at how to take care of the eggs. I had to cut the leaf and put it in a breeding net. It really wasn't much work, but you know, if you would have just left them in there, they probably all would have got eaten up by the parents. So that was cool, man. I got a shrimp back there. You can see his tail. What's the name of that shrimp? Bamboo shrimp, I think it is. He's cool looking, but he's always hiding. If I could get a better shot of him, I'll post one up. But yeah, let me see what else. I got these hatchet. They're pretty cool, man. There was a power outage over here when the storm Sandy hit, and one of them actually jumped out. I found him like on the floor. I thought it was a quarter on the floor, and it was a freaking dried up fish. I was kind of mad, but what can you do, you know? You see up there, I have oh, I forgot the name of that floating plant, man. What else? Got a bunch of neons. Got like 15 of them. That's my canopy. It's not on right now because I was doing some work in here. But let me see if I can get a shot of these over here. This is like the little, I don't know, they just like hanging out. I got different species of Cories. I don't know the exact species this is, but I saw them. I got 3 of them. Pretty cool. And back here is, what the hell is that Plico? I don't know if you can see him. There he is. He's over here. There he is. He's kind of big. I don't think he's gonna work out in here. I mean, he hasn't really been tearing up the tank, but you know, they're kind of skittish, and if you catch him over here eating, you walk by, he'll run and just his tail will just uproot the plants and stuff like that. I like the fish, but you know, you can't be messing up my plants, man. That's not gonna work for me. But yeah, I got a bunch of guppies. They've been breeding like crazy. You know, I'm not sure where I'm gonna go with this tank as far as species of fish. Right now, I'm good. You know, I got some long skirt tetras here. That guy down there, I don't even know what he's called, but I got one of him. He thinks he's a black skirt tetra. And yeah, that's pretty much it for now. Like I said, guys, let me know what you think. Anybody got some advice for me as far as planted tanks and stuff? I would greatly appreciate it. And yeah, later.